Hi guys, so I'm going to do a video on my 2015 goals. I actually enjoy watching these kind of videos. I do think it's a bit cheese fest sometimes, because you know, people always say like, oh, why do you have to wait for the 1st of January to make changes in your life? You can make them every day. And I agree with that. I'm not really a very organised, consistent type of person by nature, although I wish I was, but it just doesn't come naturally to me. So I just find like I always let myself down and make the goals, and then I'm like, after a week, oh, I'm bored of that now, I'll move on to something else. And that is actually my first main goal for the year, is to not be like that anymore. So I thought I'd just make a video, just like a chatty video on some things I want to kind of change and tweak and what I hope to get out of 2015. Okay, so I've made some notes on my phone, which is why I'm looking down, and I literally made these the other night. I wasn't in the greatest of moods, to be honest, and I just took my phone out and I started just blabbing things, so I'm literally just going to read them off here as I'm blabbing them, and I'm going to try and keep this video pretty short. So the first line says, eat well, exercise, walk, swim, my eating's got completely out of control. I did really well at the beginning of last year. I was doing the 30-day shred. I went back on Slimming World and I lost nearly 10 pounds in the first couple of months, I think. It was about 8 weeks, and I did really, really well. I felt so much better for it, and then I just totally lost the plot. And over Christmas, I've easily put those 10 pounds back on, if not more. And I just feel it, like my clothes aren't fitting, and I just feel rubbish, and I keep like feeling ill, and like people say, you are what you eat, and I've just been eating rubbish. My mum-in-law actually told me about the juice diet, the Juice Master diet, where you can lose, is it 7 pounds in 7 days? Yeah. So I've ordered the book, and I'm going to try and start with that, and then possibly move back onto Slimming World after I've done that. And then exercise. I hate exercise. I really do. I always feel better after I've done it, but I have no motivation whatsoever to do it. I hate going to the gym. I do enjoy walking, but like I said, I've got to actually motivate myself to go. And I do enjoy swimming, again, just motivating myself to go. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of exercise, if not every day, then at least 3 times a week. Okay, the second one, this is all over the place. The second one says, business incorporates social media into my blog. So I have a blog that I write. I've been writing it for a long time. I'll leave the link for it in the description bar below if you want to check it out. But my job is in social media, and I want to try and incorporate more social media help type posts into the blog. So that was like just random sort of, not a goal, but just like something that I want to do. And then the third one is to blog regularly. Again, I have these like lapses, and I just really don't want to be like that, because I read blogs every single day, even if I'm not blogging myself, and I hate it. Like when you read a blog and you really love it, and then they just disappear off the scene for a few months. I know people have things that they have to do, and they can't be there every single day, and I don't want to be like that anymore, because when I do write, I think people quite enjoy what I write, and I think it's good for me. It sort of builds up my confidence, and I just want to get back into doing it properly. Again, moving on to point 4, blog schedule. I've actually done myself a blog schedule. I've just said the word schedule in 2 totally different ways. Schedule. And I will be blogging about that soon, actually. I promise I will. The next point is cleaning routine. I watch so many YouTube videos on how to keep control of your house, how to keep your house clean, and I never implement any of them, and I need to do something because I'm working, I've got 3 kids, and I just need to do it. I'll leave a link to how Jen does it, to her channel below. She does a fantastic weekly cleaning routine and a daily cleaning routine. She is a stay-at-home mom, so I think she probably does have more time at home. But I'm going to try and use some of her ways to just try and keep on top of things. Okay, the next one is to save monthly. We've actually been doing this for the last few months. Although my car broke down today, so most of my savings are going on my car. Thanks very much, car. Plan holidays. We've actually started doing this. We're just going to take the kids camping a few times. We found a new campsite down in Cornwall that we want to try in the summer, and we're trying to do a trip to France, but my kids hate travelling in the car, so they're like, oh, we don't want to drive all that way. But I know once they get there, they'll love it. So we're just trying to plan a second trip away. But we bought all our camping gear last year. We absolutely loved it, and if the weather's good, you can literally just pack the car and go. So yeah, looking forward to planning some of those. The next one is study course and schedule it. So I have started a bookkeeping course. I've been working as a bookkeeper for a few years, but I wanted an actual certification. So I've signed up. I'm very, very lucky that one of the clients that I work for has actually paid for me to do the course. So I've got all the stuff, and I just need to now schedule it into my day that I can study a little bit every day to get that certification. Then the next one is to schedule my work clients properly. So I work 2 days at a distribution company doing their books, and then 3 days a week I work from home doing social media for different people. The next one is to cook better. People always take the mickey out of me that I can't cook. I can actually cook. Because I always post stuff on Facebook of like burnt food and just really crap looking food, and people are starting to be like, well, maybe you should just learn to cook. And I can actually cook. It's again just laziness. I just sound like a really lazy person. I'm not actually, but I need to get like the fundamental things sorted in my life clearly. Right, the next one is kids adventure more, plan days out. So because when you have teenagers and tweenagers, they do not want to be seen with their parents. To get the girls to come out, the older girls to come out with us is such a mission sometimes. But I wanted to like plan more fun stuff, even if it means like saving for a few weeks before we go places, like, I don't know, to take them. They love going down to the beach. So those kind of things you sort of need to budget a little bit for. I know they love to go on shopping trips. They love to go to theme parks. And I just really want to show them more of where we live. So it doesn't necessarily mean having to spend more money, but I just want to plan it more so they don't wake up on a Saturday and go, right, what are we doing today? And then end up arguing about it for like 2 hours before, and then end up going nowhere. So that was on the list. Then I've got 3 more. The next one is to have friends over more often. Pretty simple. We're going to have to move house because this is a rental property where we live, and they're actually going to sell the house in spring, so we need to look to move, and I actually want to move back to the town where the girls' school is, so it's a good thing for all of us. It just means having to move again. And then the last one is to use my planner. I love my planner. I'm more organised when I use it, and I do use it a lot. Excuse me, I haven't really used it much over the holiday season, but I just want to sit down like every Sunday. It literally takes me half an hour to just fill in everything I have to do for the week, and it just sort of keeps me on track. So those are my like goals, organisational, stop being lazy things. Yeah, and I suppose not just for 2015, like continually, but those are the ones that I jotted down. If you've done a video like this, please leave me a link in the comments, or let me know what the name of your channel is so that I can check it out, because I do love watching these kind of things. Yeah, and just seeing what your goals and resolutions are. Okay, thank you as always for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!